All right, I just went live. All right. All right. All right. Say, gang. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Thank you for the happy birthdays. You know, thank you for the happy birthdays. Thank you, everybody. It's been a lot today. But let me tell you what. Let me tell you a thing or two. I don't need to force y'all down y'all neck with it. Let me tell you what. You gotta remember, this shit is like this shit is like real estate. It's all about the location, location, location. We're all bottled up looking at this Jose shit. Now, I caught some flack this morning in different places online about how I done Justice for Balls last night. I ain't changing shit. You dig? I love you all individually. If you got a problem with me cracking fun on that man about a whole bunch of certain shit, man, going on, man. I ain't messed up about it. This ain't for you right now. But let me tell you what. If I had to pick between banging up Justice for Balls or banging up a victim, I would bang up Justice for Balls every single day for a fucking living. And you better believe that shit. You dig? Gang, gang. If I got to choose between picking on a boy that frosts the tips of his hair or bullying a victim, I'm going to bully a boy that frosts his hair every motherfucking day. Ain't shit going to change. Do any of y'all remember this real fuck shit that boy did while he was on the goddamn phone? Up there in Knoxville? Sitting at the counter with Molly and them? Now all of a sudden y'all might be upset at me because I'm calling this boy, I'm making fun of this boy. This fool caught a thing to go to fucking Knoxville and sit up there with his mama, Molly Go Lightly, and do that whole ass shit he did. And now y'all are upset at me because I made fun of the boy. I'm going to keep on. I'm going to keep on. You dig? What's up? Perspectives? Synchronicity, baby. Man, don't none of that shit change. Let me tell you what. That boy comes around in this community, and in my opinion, he leverages people with his sexuality. Men. Look how he done Ernie. He leveraged his homosexuality against Ernie. Has been since the beginning of their two relationship. So now you want me to take it easy on the Frosted Flake. Boy, you got me fucked up like church shoes, boy. I swear for God, I'm going to bust that man down anytime he comes around. From here until the end of time. You done sat at the table with the chief offender, my boy. Molly Go Lightly, Chronicles of Olivia, JLR, Blowjob Sweaty. And then you was in the heels on the ground, boy. I ain't forgot about you by a damn sight. Fucking think you get a pass around here because you're gay and you're friends with Molly Go Lightly and new friends with Jose. Fuck you talking about? I'll put a camera straight on my nipple and do this shit and talk about that man being frosty as fuck. You dig? Fuck you talking about? That fool ain't around here leveraging none of these women with his sexuality. Only men. Boy, you can keep that gay shit. I ain't with it. I ain't gay bashing neither. I'm justice for balls bashing. Don't get this shit twisted. I don't have no problem with no other gay people. Only him. Only him. Everybody's like, nah, he ain't paid for that shit. What do you mean? Every single conversation on his Mommy Molly Go Lightly channel, they paid for the shit. Maybe he didn't pay for the shit, but he's getting paid for the shit. Boy, fuck them highlights, boy. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Why you telling Ernie, the other gay boy, he needs to take it down? I didn't take nothing down. Fuck you talking about? Boy, you got life in the game fucked up. Boy, you come around this motherfucker with some more information, I'm finna steal it, because that's what I do. To little soft motherfuckers like you, I'm finna take it from you every time. Every motherfucking time. I don't listen to no 48-hour protocol. I take it as soon as the fuck I want. Chinese hair-ass boy. You with that simple shit. Part 2.
It's a real bombshell when you told me that. I was like, what? Actually, no. I didn't.
Man, I'm going to tell y'all what. Don't you never profile when you're angry. Don't never profile when you're angry. That being said, I'm finna profile while I'm angry. You understand me? Finna profile while I'm angry. Get y'all fucking profile pads out. We follow the fucking law around here. Not feelings. Not sexualities. None of that shit. We follow law. And that's rule. And that's tall facts. And at the bottom is all facts. You dig? Fuck all that silly shit. You think a gay boy can say, when he's playing football, I'm gay? Nah, hell nah, fool. You finna get bust down like everybody else. Fuck you talking about? Finna bust your bitch ass down, boy.
Personally meet him or know about that. Actually, until we actually spoke with him, that was a real bombshell when you told me.
Let me start this by saying you got a real bombshell going on right now, too, because your homeboy and your little girlfriend on the side, boy, they said you ain't about shit with all these goddamn lies. Here comes the fake calls now, y'all. Man, I swear to God, man, I'm tired of this shit. I'm so tired of this shit, man. They don't want you to know the truth. Let me tell you what, man. Collectively.
FaceTime video.
Hi, Papa.
Hi, dude.
Hi, Duke. What you doing, Duke? My son. Birthday call. Lukey Bear. Let me take care of this, man, so we can get to it. You finna go to bed. This shit is unbelievable, man. Collectively, Andrew, Allie, and now Jose, just the three, y'all done butchered this motherfucker online, you stupid fucking idiots. That's what y'all done. Y'all butchered the fuck out of this shit online. Y'all three motherfuckers are worse for the wear. Then to hear Allie's submarine built ass say that Candace is like a fucking dog and every dog has its day.
FaceTime video.
Hey, Papa. You froze. Birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Daddy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Huh?
Where you take that?
I don't get a cake. Daddy's old. I'm an old dog.
So you won't get any more cakes?
No more cakes today.
Why?
Because Daddy's an old man. When you get old, you don't get cakes.
Why?
You get bills.
What?
You don't get cakes, you get bills.
What?
What'd you do today?
In that school when my left.
When we at school, what'd you learn?
When we ate lunch, an animal cookie that died in the garden, and we packed them, and we poured them,
Yeah.
and we put them in people's shoes.
You're telling stories. You didn't put animal crackers in people's shoes. You did? Cash App game.
Oh, are you working?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, tell Daddy love you. Bye. It's time for us to get. It's your bath time. Daddy's working. He's gotta go.
I love you, Papa.
Daddy, I love you.
Give me a kiss.
Daddy, I miss you.
I'm going to get you in 2 days. Give me a kiss.
You'll see Daddy this weekend. Give him a kiss. Bye-bye. Okay. Stop.
What?
Say love you. Remember you?
Yeah, I remember you.
He says he wants to see how. I can't take it off. I have to have my other hand.
Give me a kiss.
Daddy's gotta go. We'll talk to him later, okay? Love you. Love you.
Bye, love you. All right.
Be that. I was like, what? You know, so no, I didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
My main concern is really Summer. Like, where is she? Like, if Candace is hearing this, Candace, it's me, Jose, the man you spent numerous nights crying to me on your kitchen table. Like, please, for the love of God, if you know anything, just take the blame, girl. Take the blame. Let it all out.
What? Take the blame. This fool has already casted judgment on her. Take the blame. Oh, man. Man. Fuck!
Stop hiding things. Just, that girl loved you too, as much as she loved her dad. But you were her world to her. You know, when her dad wasn't.
He's doing some real female fake YouTuber shit. Boy, you got a thicker stomach wall than that. You used to bed Allie. I know you can do more than this without crying, boy.
Yeah, you were there. I just don't understand what's wrong with you, Candace, because what I see of you doing on these live streams, this is not the woman I
fell in love with looking ass. He's watching all this shit. All of it. Look here, Jose. I'll pay you double of what they paid you. Come over here and get asked some real questions, boy. Somebody tell this fool I'll pay him double to come over here and dance with me. You gay over there and Dance with Frosty. Come fuck with me. You scary? Come see about me.
Remember, it is not, so I don't know where your mind is at. I don't know what's going on
Her mind's been in Tennessee, boy. Where the fuck you been at?
with you internally, but you need to break away and finally come clean. You gotta know something.
Finally come clean. What this fool done right here, Fizzle, he done made these people, well, her, guilty by proxy. Cash App gang. Gang, 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 bang. These fools think that this shit is real because we ain't never heard from the mystical fucking Jose. Boy, fuck around and catch the backhand because keys don't play.
Another thing, Candace, you know for a fact how many times we had to go searching for Summer. Did you forget the time that we found her behind that house that we had to follow the path and we found her and she was outside?
What path? I know about a driveway and I know about a dog path. You dig? Let's start with a recap of Jose's profile. Jose did a 9-month hiatus to the day, damn near, going through a divorce, self-proclaimed mental issues, extreme alienation, night terrors, lack of sleep or sleep deprivation. He escapes reality and drops off the grid, equaling antisocial behavior. He had a psychotic break before leaving New York to head to Tennessee. He's got unstable living conditions, which equals to transient. Automatically by proxy, putting him into a category or subset of potential offenders. That transientness is one of the cornerstones of their profile. Willingness to live anywhere. Desperation. He's desperate. We know what desperate animals do. They attack. He pays and relays too much attention, in my opinion, to the minute detail or the minute data. Question mark. He has been, and we can definitively say, he's been monitoring the situation from afar. He has and stays underneath the umbrella of a severe restricting financial strain. He uses lingo like on property. Jody Sue's the only one we hear saying that. Question mark. Not actually as articulate as he seems. Hero syndrome. Just a dash. Early on in his story, he left Summer out of the equation for quite some time. He consistently and continuously creates lose-lose situations for the Wells. He calls Summer baby. Was only there for a month. Calls Grandma Candace Grandis. We know that Grandis is a name that was only derived post-abduction. By his own accounts, he's very angry. When it comes to fight or flight, he will fight. He intimidated Grandma Candace by bumping chests with her, which would equate to intimidation or potential violent tendencies toward women. Jose is a felon. He's not afraid of physical confrontation with women or men. He also stated that he regrets leaving Ben Hill Road. We talked about regrets. We talked about the feelings of nostalgia that come with regrets, right? So he's nostalgic. Always revisiting, daydreaming about the past, the way it used to be. He was employed, had no car, and was completely dependent upon someone else for transportation. Doesn't remember the name of his own job. Had some homicidal ideations against Don upon his return. Potential PTSD He enjoys online dating. He's elusive. He finds things indecent sexually, but doesn't report it. He distances himself from anything having to do with nudity. And he's a liar. That's coming from Andrew and Allie, which are his keyways, his segues, if you will, into this scenario. Because without Allie and Andrew, there is no Jose. Not to mention, Jose has an issue with Allie's kid's virginity. He stated, and I quote, True lost her virginity at the Wells house. Both Andrew and Allie agreed collectively that was not true. Jose also contended that Hunter lost his virginity to Candus at the Wells house. Both of those contend that that is in fact not true. So you do have an issue with Allie, and wow, that is crazy. My sister, she wore patchouli oil every single day. I'm getting the strongest scent of patchouli oil right now. Almost like she's here right now. It's that strong. I think even her soul must smell like patchouli oil. She must be here. It smells like I am in the place where they make patchouli oil. That's crazy. Gotta ask the rods. Please show me a yes. They're strong today. Holy shit. Show me no. Show me no. Read my mind. Lacey? Lacey. Read my mind. Are you in this garage right now, Lacey? Oop, it was touching my hands. Are you in the garage right now, Lacey, that we grew up in? Hello?
I'm not on speaker, am I?
Yes, but I got it muted.
Okay, hold your fists a little further apart.
Like that?
Hold on, let me see.
Because I had them together before.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Hold on. I gotta stand up a little bit. I almost said you should get out the rod. Alright, a little further. Let me see. A little further. Like, kind of where you want to keep your hands probably like 6 inches away from each other.
Okay.
Try that and see. Say, please show me a no.
Please show me a no. It's showing me a no.
Okay, keep them like that. That's it. Because when you put them, keep them too close together. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello? Hello?
You're not on mute.
Oh, I'm not?
No.
Oh. Well,
Bye.
there it is.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Is Lacey, are you in this garage with me right now? Cash App gang, 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 bang. Man, I'm sitting there and that smell of patchouli just came down on me so strong, like she was right here, just blowing that smell on me, man. Casey, you've been here since day one, and I hope you never replace me. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I'm proud of you, too. I know what you got going on. You standing in the gap. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you for what you do, Casey. Thank you for being you, baby. Don't make me cry, Casey. I don't know if I can do it, man. Kathy, I love you, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's just a lot, man. For sure, it's all just a lot. You know, I'm expected to be held to some higher, what seems like a lot of times unattainable positioning. Like, I'm held to a way different protocol than everyone else here, um, because of who I am, because of how I am. Thank you, Kathy Harmon. I love you, baby. They are a bitch. Especially when you got a dead sister you swear you can smell. It's gone. Like it was just there for just like a minute. Not even a minute. It was just like, it's just like I hate it, but I want to smell it again for a minute. God damn, man. God damn. And I miss my goddamn sister. I love you too, TT. just a minute. It was that smell, man. I wasn't ready for that. Whew. Let's just move along like this for a minute.
No t-shirt and no shoes with just pajama pants. Path that we found her and she was outside with no t-shirt and no shoes with just pajama pants. Or how about the time that Donnie found her all the way down the driveway, almost to the street, and he came back up with her, beating her butt, you know, like if she was a girl.
Like this guy, man. He comes out after 9 months, and we make him the Messiah, the Jesus, all this shit, right? This dude's a con man. He knows how to talk himself into people's lives and not pay for nothing and just loaf on them. This fool knows what he's doing, man. This fool knows what he's doing. He knew in the first 5 minutes of looking at that chat and seeing that money get sent in, he knew them folks was loving this story he had. He knew he could shoot from anywhere on the court, can't miss. He already knew this. He knew this shit when it started, man. He knew this shit. All this is a fucking lie, man. Jose Roman, Amsterdam, New York.
Grown child, did you forget that too, Candace? You know, please, for the love of God, say something. This is your chance. I don't know why you're protecting.
Why is this her chance when Jose comes up? Now Jose feels like he's giving Candace a chance to redeem herself. And I ask you, Jose, who the fuck makes you the higher authority that today, after 9 months, she's about to come forward and do something all on the account of you? Why the fuck you didn't come out in the first 4 weeks and feel the same way with the same energy?
No, please, for the love of God, say something. This is your chance. I don't know why you're protecting.
This right here is her chance. Jose, bro, you ain't shit. You was trying to fuck that man's wife. How do I know? Well, you was fucking on Allie. If anybody will fuck on Allie, they'll take anything better than that. Man, this shit ain't, I don't know, man. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I got to pick. Like, this is it. This is where we're at. A little girl is missing. We got a boy here that puts makeup on to come on and talk about this shit, which ain't bad in itself. But it's when he acts like he wears makeup, we got a fucking problem. Oh no, man. He was on the run from his own family. Canadian. Man, I don't even like, man. You trying to make this shit about you, man. Go somewhere else and make it about you. Today, this is about Summer Wells, okay?
Why or who you're protecting, but you need to speak out, girl. This is your chance for you to finally take your life back, for you to finally
Accept the blame. Take your life back. Completely contradictory statements, Jose.
I got my life back in control, you know. I got my free will back. No one's telling me what to do. This is me. And, you know, this is your chance. You should have been did it, but I understand years of torment. It does it to you. Believe me, I know.
How the fuck do you know? Did you perpetrate that onto another woman? How the fuck can you know how a woman feels? Unless you know exactly how a woman feels. I hate birthdays, man. And I hate the celestial. You could have kept that patchouli oil tonight. Or you should have gave me all the patchouli oil. Stingy bastard. Gave me a little sniff and took it away. I wish, Tasha. I wish I could take a bath and watch Netflix with somebody, man.
You know, I've been through it. I've been dragged, hurt, you know, beat, abused. I know, girl. Trust me. I know many times we've sat crying about this.
All right. This fool has a history of abuse as a child. History of abuse. Alcoholic. We never put that in. This dude drinks like Donnie. Alcoholic. Blundering alcoholic. But doesn't work. Drinks off of other people's stash.
Girl, you really need to come out and just let everybody know what's going on.
Kind of sounds like you need to come out. Or should have came out. About 8 months before now, you Chinese hair ass boy.
Because the more and more you hold, the more and more you hide, the more and more the punishment.
Okay. Funny you should mention hiding looking ass. You stupid beer battered piece of fish, you. Look here. You've been hiding better than Waldo. All the little kindergartners in all of the United States, the lower 50, can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
The more and more you hold, the more and more you hide, the more and more the punishment is going to be when you see God. I'm telling you, it don't have to be a man to judge you. What you need to worry about is the judgment of Jesus, because it's going to be bad. Because you know that
this fool finna cry in the car. Why is he so emotional after 9 months? So fucking emotional, but he never came out till now. And now he's muy emotional. You got to make that make sense in your head. How emotional are you, Jose? Threw your fucking phone in the bottom of the ocean.
Summer is innocent, really, purely innocent. She doesn't know what it is to be racist. She doesn't know what it is to steal. She doesn't know what it is to be abusive. All she knew was to be
okay. Sort of. Not even sort of. This fool backtracked. Said she doesn't know what it feels like to do all these things. That he's already said she does know what it feels like. Listen.
She doesn't know what it is to be racist. She doesn't know what it is to steal. She doesn't know what it is to be abusive.
She doesn't know what it is to be abused or abusive. One could contend it's because maybe it didn't happen. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't live there. Just throwing out a different side of the coin.
All she knew was to be a little kid, happy, joyous, full of energy.
All she knew was to be joyous, happy, and a little kid. Jose, you got to make this, man, look here, you got to find you a square and stand in it. You dig? Make it all your own. But here you are trying to claim all the squares. That ain't for you, bro. Pick one square and stay in the motherfucker, bro.
Always wanted to swing, go outdoors, fish, swim. You know, this is your daughter. You know, she came from you. You bared her for 9 months. You know,
Boy, funny you should say anything about bearing some shit for 9 fucking months. You've been bearing this cross for how long, Jose? 9 fucking months. Exactly. 9 months. Boy, you better stay undisclosed, boy. I'll catch up to you. I'm finna do your laundry, boy.
envy you for that, girl. You know, most of us men, we envy you women because we can't give life and you can. God blessed you with that, you know?
Okay, he envies women because they can give birth. I do not envy women. I'm glad that that's their job. I don't want to. This fool acts as if he wished he could feel the feeling of having his goddamn vagina dilate.
Because we can't give life and you can. God blessed you with that.
This dude's fucking laying it on thick. Listen, over here with this extra weird shit. Where's he at? Oh yeah, over here with this weird shit.
You know, and if you really want to redeem yourself, the proper way is for you to actually speak out. Don't know.
Okay, Jose. No way. You sure the fuck making it seem like you know what she knows, but you don't want to say it. Why? You're telling the people that she knows and she needs to come up off of it. Why don't you just come up off of it for her? Why don't you tell us all what you want her to tell us? Why you not doing that?
Redeem yourself the proper way is
Redeem yourself the proper way. The way Jose wants you to redeem yourself.
for you to actually speak out. Don't lawyer up. Why are you going to lawyer up this?
She did not lawyer up. This fool is now trying to kick the knowledge like they lawyered up. Like motherfucker's supposed to believe him because he hid out for 9 months. He should be the last cocksucker we listen to. But somehow, it's a lot of people giving this man a due. You dig?
For you to actually speak out. Don't lawyer up. Why are you going to lawyer up this? No sense in that. You're only making yourself look guilty to everyone.
Wow. Guess Jose didn't catch up on that part. My garage door is open. I guess Jose didn't catch up on that part, huh? Where they didn't lawyer up? Remember that part, Jose? Guess you stopped researching that day, huh? You missed all that.
Instead of you standing as a strong woman that I always told you you was, you always had a voice.
Always, always, always for 1 month. Jose? No fucking way, Jose. How did you come into this situation and have no fucking icebreaker time and go straight to telling these folks how they need to live their life while you are unsuccessfully traversing your own life? You got all the fucking answers, but not for yourself. Act strange looking ass.
Instead of you standing as a strong woman that I always told you you was, you always had a voice. You were just too scared to use it. Well, this is your chance to use it because he's nowhere near you. He can't hurt you no more. He has no more control at all. His power.
That's a fucking lie. Now you're gaslighting her. You think he's so fucking dangerous. You do know they're not keeping him forever, right? That fool's coming home. So you telling her that she ain't in danger if that man want to do something to her? He will. He could. If he wanted to. Here you are giving her a false sense of security. This man is fucking stupid.
Is now in the hands of the correctional facility.
That's right.
It is not. It's in the hands of God. You keep forgetting that. I'm guessing you're Catholic. So you may believe it a little bit differently than the rest of us, but nonetheless, always the more.
Where he belongs, where he should have been. Yes. And that's what.
You're a felon too. Not only that, but you keep taking the virginity of Allie's kids with a lie. Why is that? Why did Allie have a 12-year-old girl that went running away during the same time she got a 15-year-old boyfriend? Allie thought it was cool to let her daughter have a 15-year-old boyfriend when she was 12. Ladies, what the fuck was y'all doing at 12? You certainly wasn't trying to get no goddamn driver's permit, were you? And you probably certainly didn't have no mom and dad that would let you harbor a 12-year-old little girl while the whole fucking county and city's looking for her.
From her. And I know she knows my voice. And the people who are watching the stream who know me, they know it's really me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them have their mouth and eyes wide open, the ones that know me.
Why? Who the fuck is you? You ain't nobody. You're like a bum on the side of the road begging for shit. Place to lay, booze, food, toilet paper. Now you're just laying up underneath a different one. Who-ah?
And I know in their hearts, they're like, oh, shit, it's really him. And it's like I said, if they ever gave me a chance and they ever told me to go to court, I will go there. You could abuse me. You could say whatever you...
And say what, looking ass? You don't know nothing. What you do know, you didn't report. So imagine sitting on that fucking stand and them saying, well, Mr. Roman, did you know about any alleged sexual abuses or anything like that? This fool may or may not say yes. And then the fucking DA or the defense attorney be like, well, Mr. Roman, why didn't you turn that in? You're trying to relay to us today that it was such an emergent need for assistance or observation. But you kept it in the dark, you sneaky little fuck you. You kept it in the dark because you didn't want to upset and rock the boat. You needed that place to live more than you needed to turn in alleged abuse.
You want. But I know the truth and God knows the truth. Amen. And I've seen enough for me to know that Candace was in fear of that man. And so was her mother.
Funny you should say that because you said earlier in the first hour that you heard a thump on the floor and when you raced up the stairs, Candace was on top of Don, saying you better not ever put a hand on me again, looking ass.
Can't tell you the people who's just supporting you right now, just saying that they can hear it in your voice and just the
this
support.
guy, I mean, you know, the night that I got into that altercation with him, all I was thinking about was every time this man laid a hand on her, every time he dropped the F-bomb, I would look at this house so disgusting while you're sitting there as this arrogant man who thinks you're entitled to have it like that. When
here we have another entitled man. Fuck, Jose, you're living up underneath another man's house with all your dysfunctionalities, and you're trying to throw stones when you live in a glass house. Boy, it seems like you got a glass jaw. You ought to watch your mouth.
You're not. You ain't no better than me, and I'm no better than you. And I told Donnie that right to his face.
Was that before or after he busted your fucking tooth out of your mouth and you didn't do a bitch-ass thing?
This was before I swung at him. I said, you ain't no better than...
Now he swung at him. We never heard that he swung. He said he walked up to Donnie with his hands in his pants and he said Donnie backed away from him towards the door. Listen.
Entitled to have it like that when you're not. You ain't no better than me and I'm no better than you. And I told Donnie that right to his face.
I love you, Candy. I love you.
This was before I swung at him.
Yeah, you heard him. He swung. The story changed. Now he swung. If Don never hit him, for Jose to swing on Don in his own house means Don could fucking murder him. Y'all ain't listening to this shit. Y'all just hearing it.
You ain't no better than me, and I'm no better than you.
Actually, you think you're entitled to lay around on your fat ass and drink beer while everybody else in that fucking house adults. To some degree more than you.
And I told Donnie that right to his face. This was before I swung at him.
Swung at him.
You're no better than me, and I'm no better than you. You want to?
I guess he thinks we forgot that. How far are we in? 7 minutes ago, he said he didn't swing on Donnie. He said he balled his fist up in his pocket. Boy, you're a liar, too. Lying ass bitch.
Throw punches, we can do this, because as hard as you can hit, I can get it back. Well, best believe, you better make sure I don't get back up, because every time you knock me down, I'm coming, and I'm going to get back up until my last breath.
But you didn't do none of that shit. Why are you telling us about what the fuck you should have done 9 months ago? Or a year and 9 months ago? Well, we don't give a fuck about hearing none of this tough guy shit, boy.
So I can't get back up. You are never going to keep me down. If I got to be the one man to be that tip of the sword.
He's making himself very aggressive for a situation that never happened. Jose sits around and feels his front tooth with his tongue, and he's like, "Oh, I should have beat him up." Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Or to pierce through your skin and your heart, I'm going to be the one to do it.
This fool is in love with Candace. Swear for God, he is. I never wanted to kill another man for nothing other than some shit he did to me. Here, you want to kill a man, pierce a sword through his heart while you sit in his own goddamn house. We know you already got a foul-ass opinion of the man. You've been saying it for a whole hour and 5 minutes.
Can you tell us if...
I can't stand that man's voice.
So you did say Summer had wandered off before.
Numerous times.
Wandered, not wondered.
You did say Summer had wandered off before.
Numerous times. Numerous. This girl.
Why you ain't report it then? You just here to report it now. On YouTube for money. But not to get no justice, right? Boy, you a lying cocksucker, boy.
He knew how to lock doors, unlock it. She always played hide and seek. I remember one video I was looking at with the refrigerator.
I remember one video I was looking at with the refrigerator. That was the one where Don was banging on the inside because it may have had bees in it, remember?
She always played hide and seek. I remember one video I was looking at with the refrigerator that was outside. That was her favorite hiding spot when she played hide and seek with the boys. That was her go-to. And if not there, inside Grandis's camper.
Why is he putting so much emphasis on where she hid at? It's hide and seek. They had their clothes on, Jose. I know it kind of seems like you wish they didn't, but they did.
In the bathroom. I remember this clearly. So it's not like something that I heard. I remember it. I used to be outside watching them running around, laughing, having the time of their life.
Watches the kids. Watches the kids play.
To put it on a lighter note for a moment, tell us about Summer. What was Summer like?
Oh my God. Summer reminded me a lot of my little girl. A lot. Like, just thinking about her, I just want to break down because, she doesn't know what's right and wrong.
Funny thing about this breaking down online, you hear my nose, right? Boy, my shit is stuffed up from crying. And I didn't even cry hardly. I'm guessing this fool ain't gonna get stuffed up. This is some of that YouTube crying where it's just like, it sounds like you try to jumpstart a goddamn 74 Volkswagen Bug. But you never hear the payoff.
Still in the process of learning how to speak properly.
This fool got this shit down. That ain't real. That is not real. It's not. It's not real.
Just thinking about her, I just want to break down because, she doesn't know what's right and wrong.
Yeah, because you want to break down, I feel like I want to break you down.
Still in the process of learning how to speak properly.
Guess what? We're all still in the process of learning, Jose, unless you're a fucking genius.
Brush your teeth, keep yourself clean, but
How's she supposed to keep herself clean, Jose, if nobody can help her? You think 4 years olds or fucking 5? She was 4 then. 4-year-olds are just fucking master class hygienists, right? This fucking dude, man, you are a loser, double crossing, backtracking, good for nothing alcoholic.
is alive. She's alive, and I mean, us as adults, we could have learned from her. And I say that.
Why did you protect her from all this alleged situation shit?
Conviction, because that girl loved. She didn't care. She loved unconditionally.
Here he is doing some more thinking and loving for somebody else. He don't know what the fuck that little girl thought and felt. Here he is relaying it to you like he's God.
And had this biggest, beautiful smile and this loud laugh that the minute she started laughing, you had no choice but to laugh. If you got hurt, she was the first one there. Oh, you got boo-boo. And she would run in and grab a rag, throw water on it. Let me help you. That was summer.
Let me tell you what, bro. Unless she got that water out the sink in the bathroom, she couldn't reach the fucking faucet in the kitchen, my boy. It's too tall for her, bro. She could not touch the handle to put water on it, bro.
That was her. Completely her. And it was the picture that you wound up showing me that she's laying there on the milk jugs. That is the nicest clothes I have ever seen on Summer.
Hearsay. I've seen many pictures where she's wearing very nice clothes. In fact, let me show you something real quick. It's another one of my favorite pictures of Summer. Right there. She got real nice clothes on right there. He said when she was laying on the jug, those were the nicest clothes he ever saw her wear. It was Robin's mom. What about these clothes? Pretty nice clothes, ain't they? I think you just over exaggerate for the sake of over exaggerating, bro. Like very over exaggerate. Those are pretty nice clothes there too. I dare say those are the nicest clothes we've seen her in at all. Fucking Easter dress. Or Christmas dress, rather. Sorry. See, pretty nice clothes all the way around, Jose. No way, Jose. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Oh, you sweet girl. That is my absolute favorite picture of her. She's loving her baby. Her hair is just platinum.
That's the nicest what? Nicest set of clothes she's ever owned.
We know that's a lie. We know that's a lie. We can see it and know it's a lie. Don't listen to this shit.
Summer hated clothes. She hated to have a shirt on. She hated shoes on her feet. She will always be in just her pajama pants, running outside, full of.
All of a sudden, he's done crying real quick. Pulled it away from the crying.
Blood and dirt, but she's being a normal child. What kid doesn't do that? You're 3, 4 years old at the time. Of course, children are going to do that. You know, and that was her.
He's making this some more weird shit now. Now it's okay for kids to run around with no shirt on and pajama pants if they're 3. Before, it was a problem.
So when I seen her in the outfit just laying there, that's typical Summer. She used to always pass out like that.
So she would fall asleep on milk jugs.
Anything.
Oh God! So she would fall asleep on milk jugs. Yeah, Justin, that's the regular fucking MO. They always get milk just so she can fall asleep on it. Oh God damn it! This shit is hard. I don't know if I'm getting smarter or these people are getting more fucking dumb.
Like that.
So she would fall asleep on milk jugs.
Anything that was there, whether it was milk.
God damn it!
I remember a couple of times she would say, Jose, I want you to sit next to me. And I would sit next to her, and she would put her head right on my shoulder, my arm and my shoulder, and conk right out, like literally knock out. Because she was so tired.
Last night you said that she.
This actually is causing me a degree of physical fucking discomfort. My fucking birthday, I only been out of bed long enough to do a fucking YouTube live, and then right back into bed to only wake up and do another YouTube live. Like, this shit is running my fucking life, man. I got no quality of life dealing with this shit. And I'm always the fucking bad guy, right? Like, I don't know how much longer I can do this shit.
And then you're going to hear Jaundice for all over here saying some bullshit.
But this is the main thing.
Making it at all. Period. Listen to this shit.
What's going on, guys, in the chat? What happened?
Oh, he fell off the bed? Yeah. Listen to what he says.
He could be just doing this for attention.
He could be doing this just for attention. That man has pancreatitis and is dying. Fuck this boy. Fuck this little boy. This dude was the chief offender. He was sitting right there next to that bitch the whole time. And he's there every day doing that fuck shit with her.
He had fell asleep with her.
Yeah. I remember that one time too, in the back of her grandmother's silver Silverado, or they were in the back, and Grandis had it very cleaned out. She was.
When you say the back, you mean the bed of the truck, but it had a cardboard on it.
Exactly, it had
not a cardboard, but the cover. Yeah.
Yes, it did, and Grandis had it cleaned out very well, especially if Summer was there. She didn't want her granddaughter getting hurt at all whatsoever.
Oh, goddamn. Just remember, all this shit is Jose's fucking opinion, okay? He interjects his opinion like fact. He's damn near a fucking certified YouTuber by now.
So she will always have it cleaned out. And when they would go back there, it just wasn't Summer, the boys too. Waylon and Wyatt, they would hang out back there too. When Hunter used to come over and hang out, even he would hang out in the back of that truck and sometimes pass out with Summer, and Summer would just pass out anywhere. If she got tired enough, I told her.
He just said what the Oracle Laura said. Summer wandered after altercation. Tall man scooped her up over his shoulder and walked her back, laid her on bed. Pleased. So what kind of connotation does your mind automatically give you when you hear he laid her on the bed? Not nap time, right? No, not nap time. Funny he said this shit after the Oracle said it, right? Oh, it really means something to me if he said the fucking shit before the Oracle said it, right? Even then, they just be piggybacking each other, man, playing leapfrog.
Like as we spoke before, I told you one time, she got so tired, she was on her knees. And she was laying on a chair and with her head and her arms crossed, and she literally fell asleep just like that. Like the cock out. And I'm looking at her like, Summer, baby.
I don't like the fact he calls that little girl baby. And your homeboy Andrew calls her Little Miss MIA. Fuck y'all got going on, man. Besides Sharon Alley. Y'all running a train on that woman.
And she was out cold. Like if you would have pushed her the right way, she just would have hit the floor.
You act like you ain't got no goddamn kids. I done seen the motherfuckers upside down sleeping in the corner on their head. Cash App game. I'm so sick of this motherfucker. Hey, I love you, Spivey. Spivey, she my day one, man. First one. First mod I ever had. Since way back in the Gap, fucking cases ago. This woman been here fucking any day I need her.
And I remember picking her up and bringing her to the bed and putting her down and putting her favorite blanket on top of her, and she would conk out for like a good 2-3 hours.
Thank you, Miss Spivey. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. For Bullhorn Betty, Andrew, Jose. I love you, Candy. You know I can't stop, won't stop, man. I'm going to let this shit eat a hole in my stomach before I stop. Man, I swear for God.
That girl had so much energy.
I made a promise to that little girl in the yard, man. I can't quit. I'll just have to cry it out every so often on these fools, man.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Let's see here. Was there any other neighbors that would come to the house?
No, it was pretty much isolated. Like, in a way, I felt like they lived a double life. Like,
you did say that Donald Sherfy was very good friends with them. You said that. Very good friends. Said he came to the hill. You said nobody came there. They were isolated. Which the fuck one is it? This man's sin is contradiction. Or just outright lying. I'm not sure yet.
One way they would live this way, and then, their other side would come out where no one else was around, and I think that they were just hiding things. And I think, when they let me stay in that home, I was the monkey wrench that was thrown into that well-oiled machine.
Well-oiled machine. Oh, Jesus. Now he's a fucking mechanic. This is a lot, man.
You could say, because Donnie had it a certain way until I was placed in there.
He had it a certain way until Jose was placed. Well, who placed you?
Because Donnie had it a certain way until I was placed in there.
Placed acts as if somebody else put him there. Why does it seem like you feel like somebody else put you there?
Because Donnie had it a certain way until I was placed in there. Right. And once I was placed in there, you could say I was that monkey wrench.
Hold on, I'm going to place this Dr. Pepper somewhere. That Dr. Pepper didn't put itself there. I placed it there. Cash App gang, because it's blood money gang and don't bang. Somebody else places you. You put yourself in positions. You don't place yourself. Other people, placed is a verb. It's the past tense of place. Place could be a noun. It could be a pronoun. Holy shit. I love you, Spidey. God damn, man. I love you. I love you. She said drop some music. I will drop some music. I will do that just for you. Let me go through a little bit more of this bullshit.
It's destroying every gear possible. Because I kept showing the kids and them, you shouldn't live like this. This is the way it should be done. And when they were saying, oh my God, I've never...
I got to get a lady what she wants.
Start with this freestyle shit, nigga. Shit, start with what? It's just down shit.
These both my friends. It's a little song we did. We did all of this in like 2 hours. Made the song, did the video, edited it, like the whole thing done in 2 hours. It was a production drill to really see what was the quickest we could produce something. So this isn't going to be your top notch everything, but it's all my work. So it's got my friend 12 Gauge, he's passed on, and then my homeboy Rasta, he's passed on. He was murdered in Dover, Delaware, almost 2 years ago. So there's a lot of nostalgia in this song for me.
Yeah. I like this. Yeah. Now headed up front. You finally have to pay for things that you've done. They say the sins of every father will return to his son. But now I'm hoping that the sins that I committed tonight won't hurt my son, because I felt I had to get it in life. There was some times I had to squeeze for disrespecting a G. I left some niggas on their knees and I collected a fee. I still can hear the niggas screaming and protecting their foes, as I appear just like a demon and collected their soul. How can a man without a heart ever respect to be whole? And who can know if I'm the one that they'll select for parole? So as I ride around and get it, I'll be clutching my gun, hoping the crime that I committed won't be touching my son. In the event that I'm forgiven for my blasphemous sin, may the peace and all the blessings then be passed on to him. I never enjoyed no rides inside no limos. Too many folks, too many doors, too many oh-nos. Books closed, the story goes on, and so Pop's gone. Early glory took him home. And they say the early bird is a worm catcher. For my three little birdies, I work my mind calloused. And I gotta get the world for 'em, make them benefactors of my glory chapters. Fuck your flowers. In the casket goes unclaimed. I only know one day, like one name. 79 and the other Yahweh claims. Now my son sings, he can't wait to be king. Though I'm not finished with my reign. All the pain, no vain labors, fruitful gains. Thanks to my pops, I'm immune to pain. Build something for life, so fuck your vaccines. Yeah, Mom's trouble, Pops got the cancer. Swore to the Lord, but goddamn, he never answered. So on and so forth, I'm rushing faster towards shoot for 3, block out, and then crash the boards. Damn, I missed the kids, this was more than I was asking for. In the passenger seat, when baby mama crashed the Ford, or when we was moving packs and police, they flashed the Ford. When Geechee D blazed the thing through the bathroom door. Survived to 35, there's a chance that I could pass the torch. I'm still overwhelmed with things in life I have a passion for. All right. I ain't learned to listen to that one in a long time. One more. Same guy. He's dead.
Tales of a Concrete Jungle by K.R. Murray. Life is a story that goes through its own pages, chapters, paragraphs, and sentences. To each his own book, written through his experiences. To all there is a beast, scripting between the lines. The beast, his belly full now, grazing the streets in the dead of winter, seasons away from the heat and high tempers. Ghetto rebel still feeds. The belly of the beast, sacrificing seeds and unrighteousness with metal-tipped life catchers. Heathen boy finds life in an open and closed chapter. He doesn't see an end. Only the pain of the grin. Therefore, he chooses to uproot another child who's pacing under the light post on the corner. Then emerges from the concrete like a sobbing willow waiting his soul. While, under gunfire between the strays and fatal riders, the beast can light his fire. Through winter deadens the tempers, sun breed in the flames. And so, the hymn from the choir, and the final prayer. Here lies a half-written book, the beast's greatest harvest, in this concrete jungle.
My brother. My mom. I couldn't go to his funeral. My mom went to his funeral and spoke. It was a hard one. I couldn't do it. He's my best friend. This shit, man. Somebody's playing with my Cash App. Somebody's trying to get in my Cash App right now.
Hey, Benny.
How you doing?
I'm doing all
You all
right.
right?
Happy birthday. I'm okay.
Thank you. Thank you so
Really,
much.
really worried about you. Really.
I'm worried about you and your daughter and your boys.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just Jose is a fucking. He's a stupid motherfucker.
What do you want to say?
What do you want to say?
Well, I just
Hey, can
want
you
to say this because I'm gonna
can you
say.
mute the other phone?
Can I mute what? Oh yeah, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this real quick. All right, it should be off now. Is that better?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, I just want you and everybody else to know that Jose can kiss my ass. I don't want nothing more to do with him. Have never wanted anything to do with him. And he can jump on the log outside the door somewhere.
He did you see how he said that both Hunter and True lost their virginity in your house, but then Allie and Andrew both said no, that's not true. Like, what's up with him and Allie's kids and their virginity? Do you have any idea about that? Like, that's very weird,
All I
isn't it?
know is about Hunter and Shuri is they have never lost their virginity in my house. It's always been where Allie has been at. And that's not in my house. That's where she lives.
Have you listened to all that Jose has said?
No, I haven't listened to all of what he said, but I've heard quite a bit, and I'm just tired of hearing it all, period.
Is there anything that really jumps out that bothers you that you'd like to talk about or make a comment about? No pressure.
Yeah, why are you gonna call my daughter your baby? That's not your baby, motherfucker.
I had a problem with that from
That's
the
mine and
beginning.
Don's baby. That's mine and Donnie's baby.
Yeah. Did he used to? Was he strictly interested in Allie while he was there, or was he trying to make passes on any other women?
When he was here, he acted like he was all about Allie. And then one day he come upstairs from the basement. He goes, "I like chicks with dicks." And then that's when Allie got a hold of my mom in the camper and said, "I want to go back to town with my kids." And that's when all the kids and her jumped in the vehicle, and my mom took them back to town.
So he left. You wanted him to leave from around there because he said, or Allie, pardon me, Allie wanted to leave from around there because now all of a sudden he likes chicks with dicks.
Right. Right.
And so that was troublesome in the beginning, correct?
Very troublesome. Very.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want him out here to begin with, but because I was trying to be friends with Allie, I was okay with it because him and her were together, so I was okay with that. But then when
Now,
he
when you
pulled
say they
his
were
shit
together,
and
what
said
does
that
that
shit
mean?
to her, Allie begged me and my mom to go pick him up from the freaking storage unit area and bring her to her house. And then Allie's grandma said, "Well, he can't stay here." So I said, "Well, you got time off," and supposedly she was supposed to be my friend. So I said, "Y'all, the kids and y'all can come out and stay here because there's nobody here but me and mom."
Andrew said that you were laid up with Jose. Is he lying?
Yeah, he fucking way lying.
Yeah.
I got pictures of Allie and Jose laid up together.
I
Is
know.
there anybody ever found a picture of me and Jose laid up together? I'd like to fucking see it.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist. Um,
Exactly.
did he ever make any advances or hit on Miss Candy?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, he would goof off and be like, "Oh, you're beautiful," kind of bullshit, but he wouldn't really make anything like past that.
When he came up the stairs and said he likes chicks with dicks, was there any other conversation before or after that about that situation?
There was no conversation or nothing. He just come up the stairs, and I was sitting on one side of the table and Allie's sitting here and my mom was sitting here, and he just come up and said, "I want a chick with a dick." And Allie got pissed off and went outside with my mom and started talking to my mom. And she said, "I want you to take me and my kids back to town." And that's what my mom did. All the kids and her went back to town. And then my mom came back later.
But Grandma Miss Candy never was like, "Oh God, this guy on the way back or the way there, he was, this, that, or the third." Um, so that's so after.
She never said anything to me.
Okay.
Mom never said nothing to me after that. So I don't know what was said on the way into town and when way back out of town.
Right. Were the kids running around when he was saying, "I want a chick with a dick"?
The kids were outside playing in the yard. They were up there. They were all playing around Summer Swing and they were all hanging out and having a good time.
So, okay. Let me ask you a question. He made a mention that he at least one time watched Summer play. Now that's not really the question I want to ask. The question is this: he said that he seemingly now seems like he had an issue with Summer running around without a shirt on. My question is did he ever say, Candace, let's put a shirt on Summer, or did he ever try to put a shirt on Summer?
No, he never had. No, never.
So it's like a thing that he's talking
Never,
about
ever.
now, but he never made an attempt.
Summer.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Like her brothers.
Right, exactly.
No.
And it's just you guys on the hill, so I mean,
Summer is like her brother. She thinks she's a tomboy, running around with her brothers with her shirt off, you know, her shorts on, no shoes, no feet, you know, kind of thing. You know, we all do that when we're kids. But no, he never once said, "Put a shirt on, little girl," or any of that.
Yeah. That's strange to me because he's all the time talking about things that he found to be inappropriate at your guys' house, but he never made he never reported anything.
What's in the report?
I know. So it's like, if he didn't report it, he's certainly making it seem like to me that he would have reported it. But the fact that he didn't, it leads you back to the front where it's like, well, I've caught him in many inconsistencies. And that now with some of this information coming out from him, it's extremely inconsistent in a way that when you find something so starkly out of contrast, what other parts is he lying about? I'm not worried about what parts he's telling the truth about, because it seemingly is all bullshit.
Right. Pretty much.
Yeah, and you know, let's see, sicko. Yeah. I really feel like Jose sexualized a lot of the kids around him, from Hunter, you know, so on and so forth. Let me ask you a question, Candy. What was the relationship between Hunter and Jose like? I mean, Jose is having a sexual relationship with his mom, so what was their friendship like? Hold on. Sorry.
Well, Hunter would try to be around Jose every chance he get, and Jose would try to be around Hunter every chance he got. And the same was true.
Would you call them friends?
Well, I thought they were friends.
Yeah.
But then
did Jose ever say anything? Did Jose ever say anything?
I try not to be this person that. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry.
I try not
we
to
got
be
a lag.
That will tell. Go ahead.
Was there ever any did Jose and Hunter ever talk about girls in a graphic way together or any of that crap?
All the time.
Tell me how.
Well, they would talk about Playboy Bunny magazines. I don't even know what the fuck they are, really. And like there's other kind of magazines. I don't know what they are. I guess
like nudie magazines.
From what I was told, female. Yeah, booty magazines, like females fucking females and males fucking males, and yeah, vice versa. That's what I was told. I mean, I don't know how true it is.
Did you ever see Jose interact with True?
Yes, a lot of times.
What was that situation like?
Well, when True was next to Jose, Jose was like, like giggly, kind of, how can I say it? He was always happy when True was around.
Yeah. Did he ever?
Like,
They
he
got
would be
eight.
like,
Yeah. So let
it'd
me
be
tell you
like,
this.
I don't know, it's True.
Flirty.
Yeah, right. That's the comment I was
Okay.
trying to say.
Okay.
Trudy wasn't into it, but he was into it.
Explain that to me. What do you mean? Like you could tell she didn't want to talk to him, but he was there.
Right. Trudy wasn't. I mean, I think Trudy really did it for her mama's sake, but I don't think Trudy was really into it like he was.
Did he call Truey baby too?
Trudy made a Facebook thing and he said something on it. I'm not so sure what he said on it because I can't remember. But it's something like, yeah, I'd be your daddy too. And then that's when Trudy and Allie got all pissed off at him.
Do you know any? Did he ever talk about the situation in New York that he had departed from to come down? Like what was going on up there that he left from?
Man, no, he told me that, okay, supposedly Andrew and his family and all them come down in a pink truck. I can't even say it right.
Now,
And he was in the back of it the whole time.
but there would have been other people in the back with him because there was like 13 people coming, right? He wasn't alone back there, right?
There was one other person back there.
One other person.
It was him and one other person.
Okay. Do you know who
But
that
I can't
was?
remember what his name, and that would be Andrew. That would be Andrew's best friend. He was the guy. I think his name was Jeff.
Jeff. Can I show you something?
Go ahead.
See that?
I don't see nothing but me and you. Okay.
That's him, ain't it?
I see it now. Friday. Without a picture, I can't tell you.
Did you know while Jose was around your house and in contact with you guys, did you know that Andrew Hiltz's brother was best friends with him?
No, I did not.
Okay. What else bothered you about what he had to say?
He bothered me about a lot of things. Like, I wanted something to do with him, or he was in love with me, or some shit. Is he
Did he ever
freaking
take
really nuts?
he drinks a lot, does he or does he not?
Oh, he drinks a whole hell of a lot. Look, I drank off and on, but he drinks way more than me and Donnie have ever drank.
Really? How much rent? How much
Yeah.
rent did he pay you while he was there?
He didn't pay me a dime.
Not
He
one
didn't pay me
fucking red
anything to
cent,
stay
huh?
here. No,
Huh.
not one red cent.
Did he ever buy food?
He may have bought like $12 worth of food, but that's about all he paid.
What was his behavior like when he would get drunk?
He was really giggly and like way weird.
Way weird. Explain it to me.
Well, he'd be like giggly and he's like, "Oh, I gotta be by myself." So he would either go down the basement to where the bed was he was staying at, or he would go outside and hide behind a tree or something.
Why would he hide behind a tree?
I don't know. That's
Was
just
he
what he
doing
did.
something? Was he doing something behind the tree he shouldn't have been doing?
I don't know. He said he needed his privacy, so he would be outside behind a tree or behind a shed back there,
Standing
and he
there?
wouldn't come out for like an hour. I don't know if he was standing there since. I don't know. I never went out there.
From what you've heard from him, do you feel suspicious of him?
As of right now, from what I've heard about him, I feel very suspicious of him.
Let me tell you this. Let me ask you this rather. Sorry. When he was getting ready to go to South Carolina to be with another woman, did you know he had been talking to other women while he was there and seeing Allie and still married?
No, I did not know that.
I'm getting lift codes now. Fucking losers.
I did not know that.
When Allie would come around, how was the relationship between Allie and Jose in terms of affection?
They were all over each other.
Tell me about it.
Like they couldn't stop touching each other. It was like, I mean, if I sat in that chair over there,
Hey,
and
you
I
gotta
sat
you
over
gotta
in
mute
that
the other
chair,
one.
Allie
There you go.
had.
Sorry.
I don't have nothing going.
Oh, that's
Okay,
weird.
so
Okay.
Jose would sit over there in that chair far away, and then Allie would sit in the chair next to him, and then it was my mom, and then it was me. So Allie had to sit on top of him as much as she could, like
Sit on
to
top of him?
kind of control him. I guess that. Yeah, I mean, like, but in separate chairs, but they'd be like this, like she had to control him no matter what move he made.
Did they like when you say they were all over each other? Like, were they touching each other inappropriately and stuff?
Yeah, Allie's hand was down his pants more than one time.
Really?
Yeah. And
Let me ask you this.
her
Okay,
son
thank you.
come in here one time. Her son come in here one time and says, Mom, why is your hand in his pants? And she wouldn't answer him. She's like, go back outside, mind your own business.
So
And
Hunter walked in.
I'm sitting over here in the. I mean,
Hunter
all her kids. I got
came in and
pictures
saw her hand
of
down
all the
his
kids.
pants.
Yes.
And that
Not
was no
once,
big
but
deal.
twice.
That was no big deal for her. Huh?
No, she didn't care.
Okay, now let me ask you. Let me step back. Trigger warning. Was her hand just down his pants, or was it moving?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that.
Wow. So let me ask you this. And it was no big deal for Jose, apparently, either. That's correct. You ever seen Allie with any other love interest other than Jose?
Jose's the only one I've seen her with.
So she would come there. How long? Or let me step back. When he talked about the chicks with the dicks, how long was it after the chicks with the dick statement until he left?
Okay, he fucked her 3 times, and then the 4th time, he's like, that's when Donnie was here. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta get away from here. And that's when my mom took him and drove him 4 hours away from here. I don't know where she took him. I don't know what state. I don't know what city.
South Carolina.
But it took her 4 hours to get there and 4.5 hours to get back.
So how often would Allie come over from where she was living at to be with Jose?
She stayed here the whole time. My mom took her to work every day.
Hold on one second. I'm still hearing music from somewhere. You sure you got something still going? I think. I still hear music.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I know, right? Me too.
There, that should reinitiate it. Yeah, we got an echo. Hold on.
All my stuff shut off, so I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. You must have a tab still open somewhere.
Hold on. Is that better?
Let's see. Yep. That's better.
We'll see.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Jose said that Don. Jose said that Don threw Summer's kitten to the dogs and the dogs killed it. Is that true?
That's a lie.
Is that the same kitten that's still there, the little gray
That's
one?
a straight up lie. Yeah, she's around here somewhere. I think I tossed her out tonight because she peed in my cactuses, but she's still here.
Some people are asking, what are you drinking on tonight?
What am I drinking on tonight? Nothing.
I just seen a couple people that are like, what are you drinking, Candy? They're not trying to say you're drinking anything. I think they're just wondering.
I got a Mountain Dew.
Good for you, lovely.
Other than I ain't drinking nothing.
Mountain Dew it is. Okay. Where would Allie and Jose spend private time alone together?
In the basement where nobody was at because me and the kids would stay up here.
Yeah. Does Allie drink?
Oh, Allie drinks like a fish.
Does she?
Yes.
Every day?
She drinks tequila. Well, I don't know. I don't know about now. But when she was staying here, she would drink whatever Jose was drinking.
She would get drunk every time?
Yeah, she
She
would.
smoked pot?
Yes, she has.
She do any other drugs?
A little bit of dab here and there.
Dabs, which is interesting because we were just told, I don't know, a month ago or so that Leslie took True to the hippie house to get a dab rig.
Sounds about right.
So does Allie let those kids smoke weed and shit in her house?
Allie lets them kids do whatever the hell they want to do.
Do you know why Hunter's on probation?
I don't. The only thing I know about Hunter is that he got into a fight at school,
That's
and
right.
he told me he was on probation for that. Other than that, I don't know anything about it.
So what kind of, do you know what sort of substances that H may have been into? Just weed, booze?
Um, is what I'm aware of is Trey introduced him to dabs and weed, but I don't think he's anything other than that that
Okay.
I know of.
What do you remember about when Truey went missing or ran away? Do you know anything or remember anything about that time?
No, the only thing I know about that is Allie said that Trey ran away from a group home and they couldn't find her, and that's all I know about it.
She was 12 and had a boyfriend that was 15.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, and Allie said it in Tennessee, it's only illegal if they're 4 years apart or more. And she was saying how that boy was only 15, so they were only three. Um, so
Yeah, I didn't know that.
so essentially, you're saying that both of her kids actually lost their virginity in her house, as far as you know.
Of course they did.
Okay.
No. I know Trey lost her virginity in Sherry's house, which would be her grandmother.
Across from the school.
I don't know where they live at now, but probably so.
Okay. Okay. Jose was there for about a month, right?
Yes.
because Andrew and Allie are now trying to
He was
say
here. He
that
was
they
here
came in
for a
August.
month and 3 days.
A month and 3 days. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Did you see? Okay, let me step back. Allie has 3 kids, right?
She got Hunter, Chewie, and Bear Bear.
All different dads, right?
As far as I'm aware, yes.
What was Jose's demeanor like with the little one? The little one is that's a boy or a girl?
No, that would be Bear Bear.
A,
She's a little girl.
a girl. Around the same age as Summer?
Bear Bear was like 2 or 3 older than Summer.
Okay.
Summer was like 5 and she was like 7 or 8.
So, do you know any interactions between Jose and any other residents there on Ben Hill or Beach Creek?
No, Bear Bear and Summer hung out together, and Jose hung out with Chewie and Hunter and Allie.
Dabs are when you take marijuana and you run it through a process and it extracts the active THC ingredient into a compound that's much like wax or nectar, or there's different looks and different,
I
so
wouldn't. I don't even know.
no, yeah, somebody in the chat they keep asking what is it, so it
Well, I
says,
don't
I
know
don't
what it
know
is.
about that because while Tennessee does have a Romeo and Juliet law that allows a 4-year window between minors over the age of 13. So I don't know how a relationship with a 12-year-old minor would work out legally speaking. She definitively said, this person, thank you, Smoky Blue Days. They're saying that actually it's sounding like what Allie was allowing Chewie to do was be in an illegal relationship. Like the Romeo and Juliet only works after 13. Chewie was 12 and she was missing. So you can start to contend that
Right.
because of Allie, Sherry, Leslie all in the same house, that wherever True was at was with a boy she wasn't supposed to be with, and it's looking like legally. So,
Okay, well.
let me see. I'm gonna ask a couple of more few questions.
I mean, I thought dab was like marijuana. You couldn't touch it, kind of thing.
Say that again.
I thought dab was like marijuana. You couldn't touch it until you were like at least 20 years old.
Absolutely. Now let me even step back. THC is not legal in Tennessee, and where marijuana is not
No,
legal,
not at all.
dabs are a felony. It is a felony to have dabs in a place where marijuana is not legal. So what I'm saying is that if True and all of them are smoking dabs, that's actually felony behavior, felony drug behavior.
What? For real?
Okay. Let's see here. Um,
No.
How many possessions did Jose come with when he came?
He came with one suitcase, and that was all he came with.
One suitcase. Did he shower a lot? Or I mean shower on
Yeah.
time? Okay. Okay.
He took a shower every day.
Okay. Um so there was a scenario pop up in Jose's statement. In Jose's statement, he was getting ready. Well, he said he tossed his phone that he had during the time he was there with you guys. He tossed that phone in the ocean. He was getting ready to say why.
Why?
Right. He was getting ready to say why, but the man that was interviewing him said or stopped him from doing it.
Why would you throw your phone in the fucking ocean?
Right? Yes, you are correct. Boomstick. At the very least, even if she's smoking CBD dabs, True's not old enough to buy CBD. So it still is contributing to the delinquency of a minor with a Schedule 5 drug, which is a felony.
What Sherry is doing then?
What Sherry is doing. Does Sherry smoke marijuana?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah,
Of
she
course
does.
she does. Does Leslie smoke marijuana?
I don't know Leslie, so I can't say that.
Okay. Does Sherry and Allie smoke weed together?
Allie, I've never smoked. Allie has smoked a joint with me off and on, but Allie's job does not allow her to smoke weed.
So
But
she
I
drinks.
don't know about now. You're right.
She let did she ever let she used to let let me phrase this correctly. To your knowledge, have you ever heard that Allie would let the kids consume alcohol in the house?
Oh, yeah. Allie would buy alcohol and come out here, and she would let her kids drink.
She would let her kids drink at your house?
Yes, she would. And I told her, I said, man, don't let them kids drink. They're underage. But she's like, them are my kids. I can do what I want with my kids.
I mean, really, it's like
So I backed off. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not going to say nothing, but I still think it's wrong.
I mean, I do too. I don't think that I never I never respect the parents that I hear tell their kids, "Oh, you can drink at home with your friends as long as you're here. We don't want you out running around doing it." Like, no, that's not what you
Yeah,
do.
that's what she was like. That's how Allie was.
Hmm. Allie, does she drive a car? Does she have a car?
She doesn't have a vehicle at all. Me and my mom would take her and the kids to like Bays Mountain,
So I mean,
different
but
places.
so during the time that Jose was around, you said that you guys were driving her around and Jose around, and they weren't paying for any gas money, right?
No, they were not. Me and my mom supported all the gas money.
Huh. How many times do you think, if you had to guess or speculate, how many times do you think they had sex in your house?
At least 4 that I know of.
At least 4 times.
At least 4 times.
They ever go outside and do anything? Like, you're saying Jose would do some weird stuff around the trees. They ever do anything like that out there that you know of?
No, they did it 2 times downstairs in the basement and then did it 2 times in the shower.
In the shower.
But they never went outside and did it.
Dudley Ajon said that Don used to smoke weed with Josie. Is that true?
No.
No. Did Hunter know who Andy or Jody Sue was before Summer went missing? That you know
No.
of? He did not know them.
No, not that I know of.
Had you ever heard that Hunter used to sell drugs at school?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay. Okay.
I know he got into a fight at school with 2 other kids, but I didn't know anything about him selling drugs.
Yes, Jose worked at the place making the scratch posts. We covered that last night. I guess this person, she's not drunk. We'll go ahead and put you out real quick. Let's see. Jose said that there was a hole through the wall and that the kids could see you guys making love. Is that true?
No.
Of course not. I mean, that sounds insane. Dudley also said he saw Jose the week that Summer went missing. The only way that Dudley could see Jose is if Jose was in Tennessee.
Right.
Did you know
Yeah,
that Jose
Dudley
or
never met
ever
Jose.
Dudley never saw Jose?
No. No, not at all.
Let me ask you this. Why wouldn't Sherry let Jose over there at the house?
It wasn't Sherry, it was Sherry's mom would not allow that.
Yeah. Killer, my friend Killer said Jose said he wasn't there and not ever in jail with a stash on Ben Hill, but they've been lying this far, treating us like we're dumb. The Philippines. Did you ever hear that Jose was allegedly in the Philippines?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, but then said that he wasn't.
When he was here, he said he was a Alaskan fishing boat person, and that's what he did for a living. He never mentioned anything about the Philippines.
Did he ever mention if he was Hispanic or Puerto Rican?
No, he didn't.
Okay. So we just know he's Latin. We don't know what country. Does Jose know Spanish?
I don't know.
You would almost have to think that he would. I don't want to stereotype the gentleman in that way, but I don't know.
Well, I don't either. I don't know what he is.
Did you ever speak about Andrew very much?
Yeah, he talked about Andrew, but he talked about Andrew like Andrew was a downfall son of a bitch.
So he used to talk bad about Andrew.
Yeah, he didn't like Andrew at all.
Did he say why?
Because they trapped him in the back of that Penske truck and drove him out here, and he never got a breath of fresh air. And then when he got here, supposedly Andrew took all his money and shit like that, and he was done with Andrew. He's like, Andrew's a jerk and all kinds of shit.
That's interesting. I believe you believe he did see him rap? I believe that could be true. Just because Jose says it on YouTube doesn't mean it's true or not another lie. You've been hearing anything? I believe Dudley's seen Jose, and there is a reason why Candace doesn't know. Let me see if I can find this picture really quick. Do you know who John Womack is?
No, I do not.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, I'm gonna excuse myself and use the restroom right now.
Okay. I'm trying to find this picture really quick.
Alright, you find the picture, I'm gonna use that.
Gotcha.
Oh!
That's not it. I want to see if I can find Dudley's handiwork here. I will while we're waiting here for a minute. Let's see here. Got a picture of some of Dudley's fucking handiwork, but I can't find it. There it is. Okay, when she gets back, we'll talk about this real quick. But I can show you now. That's John Womack. Yeah, there's something wrong with John Womack's face. John Womack had his face beat in by Dudley Ajon. Dudley Ajon used to work for this guy. This guy got beat up just this last December by Dudley Ajon in a pair of brass knuckles. I got the whole video. I won't show it. He's actually this is a screenshot from a video. You can see I have the video. He made this video specifically for Dudley Ajon while the blood was streaming down his face. Look at that, Candy. You see it?
I see it.
Dudley Ajon done that.
Oh my gosh.
This man got 7 staples in his scalp. Dudley Ajon did that.
Wow.
Like I've had that back when Dudley Ajon was doing all his bullshit with the fucking with the protesters and them, right? But I was like, damn,
yeah.
like any of y'all that know Dudley Ajon, y'all know Dudley Ajon. Ask him about why he split Mr. Womack shit to the white meat. Ask him that. Do you think, did you ever feel like there could have been some sort of mental illness with Jose?
You know, I'm not sure, but there possibly could be.
Hey, you guys put Enchanted Life Path out of here. He's not welcome to be here. Put him out. Okay, Spivey, so his excuse for that was that he said that the man shorted him out of 4 hours' pay, which was going to be around
Wow.
80, 90 bucks. Thank you, Kara. Yeah, he can't be here. I don't even want to see people saying at him for nothing. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he ain't allowed to be here. Thank you, Crispy Treat. You never saw any inkling that Jose had depression, anxiety, and nothing.
Jose had some anxiety, but he didn't take it out on my family.
What did he take it out on?
He took it
Well,
out.
I mean, let me step back. I shouldn't ask you that.
Like,
that pins you in the corner. Let me ask you this. You ever seen him have any arguments or disagreements with people on a phone call?
nobody but Donnie.
He said he took a swing at Donnie the night that he alleges that Donnie threw the beer bottle and broke his front tooth. Did he swing? Did he try to punch Donnie? He didn't, did he?
Yeah, he swung at Donnie and Donnie threw the beer bottle, but it hit the washing machine.
So
but
he
Donnie
did swing
never
at
broke
Donnie.
his tooth like he says.
So he swung at Donnie
he swung
first.
at him. Yep.
He swung at Donnie, and then Donnie threw the beer bottle.
Yes, sir.
That's not cool. He can't do that. Does he know that Donnie could have shot him dead right that minute?
Donnie could have fucked that guy up if he wanted to, but Donnie threw that beer bottle and it hit the washing machine. And my mom went over there and picked up the beer bottle and threw it in the trash.
Did he
never
push your
chipped
mom
that
that
motherfucker's tooth.
Did he push your mom that night?
Jose did.
He pushed your mom.
Jose did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bumped chest. He's like, ooh. Yep.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Let me see. LOL. Come on, Benny. Why are you sticking up for Don? I'm not. I call Don dumbass now. I don't even call him Don anymore. I call him dumbass, don't I?
Yeah, dumbass looking ass.
So, was Jose the wonderful homemaker he made himself out to be when he wasn't behind a tree or a shed?
No.
He wasn't?
No, fuck no.
Yeah, that sounds strange that he says he's all this great stuff, but meanwhile he's hiding out behind trees and shit.
You know the only one that's done my dishes is my mother?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He said he did all the cleaning and all the laundry, which would have meant the kids too, right?
No, my mother did. He did not.
Don confessed, so it should be on the news tomorrow what Don did to her. You're an idiot.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
You're a
Birthday's
dumb
going
fuck.
good. He claims to be a good dad, but he ran away from his own kids. Okay. Also, Andrew said Jose went to the Philippines to be with his new wife, which was all a complete lie.
I don't know.
Shannon,
I don't know if
sorry,
he
baby.
did or didn't.
He didn't. He didn't. Let's see here. He's out of hiding because Don can't get at him. He wants them to blame Don and not him. He's a suspect 2 years later. FBI interview proves he's on the list. You're exactly right, Wispy. Fine job. If they had no reason to speak with Jose about nothing, they would not have spoke to Jose about nothing. Now, what you also have to understand is that Mr. Jose has not, I repeat, not been interviewed by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. He's had a phone conversation with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. What do we know about the Tennessee Bureau and the Federal Bureau? They're not communicating nor sharing information on a level that I think that we would deem acceptable. So I find it interesting that there's the FBI contention, but not the TBI. I wonder.
Right.
I wonder what that. I don't know. I'm just trying to wonder what is actually going on because, Benny, I'm praying for you. I don't understand why you're not focusing on summer. Wow. Hey, guess what, Candy? Let's just wrap it up right here. How about that, Levy?
Sounds good, hon.
All right, I will talk to you after this.
All right, have a good night, babe.
You too, babe. Love you. Bye-bye. Okay, well, I guess that's easier for you guys, huh? Yeah. We'll just bring her down, right? We'll just stop. Right? That's easier, right? Instead of letting you fuck my friend over in this dumbass comment section, man, I'll just bring her down and y'all could just wonder. How about that looking ass? Now, if you're here to talk shit, get the fuck out. Boy, I hate some of you motherfuckers. I swear for God, man. Hey, I hate you motherfuckers. This is what you want. So we just bring her down, huh? She was willing to answer all the questions. This is all about Summer looking ass. This is all about a new man that we have to break down what he said in order to do our due diligence. But some of y'all want to ask dumbass questions. So I'll just remove my friend from being even in front of some dumbass shit. Fuck all that, man. Y'all could blame the motherfuckers in here that ain't shit. That's who y'all could blame. I ain't fucked up about it. You can see. That's my friend. I'm not worried about losing no goddamn content. I'll make the suggestion. Let's just stop this shit. Boy, you ain't never gonna hear no Justice for Balls say let's stop some shit. He's just gonna say let's keep this shit going. Look at it. Let's keep the party going. Man, y'all are fucked up, man. I ain't even got time for this shit. Yeah, this is all about Summer. Man, fuck you. I'll just bring my friend down. Fuck you talking about. You dig? Like this shit? Man, y'all put a whole bunch of weight on Jose. I brought the lady in here, man. You dig? Like, and she's putting the game down, man. And y'all with the fuck shit, man. CG. Real spill. Who cares who did it? It makes no difference who done it. We got to find her. And to go through all of this shit is what you have to do to find her. See, this the deal. All of y'all good people that's been fucking with me since day one, y'all, you know I'm going to get it to you. So we got to go around the back door to bring it to you. I'm going to bring it around the back door so these folks can't get to it. Yeah, that was Summer's mom. Do y'all remember that? You damn right somebody knows some shit. He went there broke, left broke, hid for a year, not working, no income, FBI interview, child missing. He starts a company with what money? They need to pull up everything from that old phone looking ass. I got the coldest ladies and gentlemen in the game. They don't need no help. They know. Where's Izzy Pop? Where we at, man? Izzy Pop. What's up, gang? Where you at? This internet shit don't turn into some weird ass shit. Weird ass shit. Like, this shit wild and all outside, man. I done dedicated my marriage to this shit. I might as well dedicate my birthday to it. Look, does your wife know about your relationship with Candace? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's why she left me. It's because of Candace. You had a dream last night that we were swimming. Cool. You're here for it, but you don't want to hear it. That's okay. Okay, forget about it, you know? Okay, forget about it. Yeah, they lying on her, bro. Square bid, bro. They lying on that lady, bro. They lying on her. It's this silly ass internet shit, bro. I goddamn me if I frost my tips and pinken my lips and put a little extra swing in my hips, well, I can get some Jose shit too, huh? Y'all made this dude God. Summer, Moon, Utah, Wells, God. That's what y'all doing. That's what y'all doing, man. So, sorry for the impromptu stop to the interview, but that's just what we do. What the fuck you just say in my motherfucking room? Oh. How can I know? You asked me if the girl is dead. Meanwhile, you got people on this motherfucker telling you that I know what happened to this little girl. I don't take that right, man. And you need to take that shit on. I ain't with that fuck shit, man. The fuck is wrong with y'all people, man? The fuck is wrong with y'all? Make me sick. Man, I could stomach Ernie behind a bunch of motherfuckers like you. Man, I've done a whole fucking lot to be in this miserable motherfucking place right now. I never thought I'd be in a scenario where I fucking hang up with my son early on my own fucking birthday while he's singing birthday to me. To deal with Jose, man. to have folks come around yonder and have me run my friend off, man. And this ain't what it is, man. It's a better way. It's a better way to do this shit. I'm gonna get to it because I can't deal with like a lot of folks like, oh man, the most important part to all of this shit is that there's 1,109 people here. I don't give a fuck if it was 11 or 9. That ain't what this is about. It isn't about having all the people here. It isn't about putting the fucking makeup on your face and the lotion on your skin. That ain't what this is about. This is about getting in the fucking trenches and getting dirty for these people, man. Putting yourself in the gap. That's getting dirty for somebody. Somebody that you don't have no reason in the whole world to stand behind, and you do it because you feel compelled. I feel compelled by something higher than me. I don't feel compelled by some shit you stuff in a fucking leather trifold deal. Like, that ain't what this is. This is about this is selfishly about me too. I done had all the highs. Any women I want. Any this, any that, whatever. Chased every good feeling you could. And I said that I made a promise to the little girl. I made a promise to her family. I would not fail them. Selfishly for me, though, can you imagine? Can you imagine the feeling you would get by bringing this girl home? It isn't about no money. It's about the feeling you would get bringing this girl home. Some people say they can shoot a little heroin and feel like Jesus is holding on to them. Drink that whiskey down and it warms your chest and Jesus is holding on to you. Can you imagine what it would feel like to bring that girl home? But then can you imagine at the same time, while you're stuck in your mind and you're thinking about this what seems to be now impossible feat, and that is to bring the girl home alive. It's like every day that goes further away from June 15th, it's better for the Wells, but worse for Summer. It is as great as you fucked your mind into thinking it's going to feel to bring this girl home. In your mind, you're looking at the statistics and you're listening to the TV and you're listening to the bullshit on YouTube and you're like, is she dead? If she's dead, I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be the one. It's too late. It's too late. I would never, ever stop staying on the fucking necks of people like this because we think 3 months ago we forgot what the fuck this man was standing for, and he still stands for just that. He's a fucking visitor here. He don't give a shit about none of this except for getting more and more and more. If I could come on here with circles under my eyes, stubble on my chin, smoke on my shirt, this fool comes in looking like goddamn me, James Corbin, and we supposed to take this shit serious. What are the chances now that I'm ever going to see or get to experience that great feeling of bringing this child home? What are the chances? What are the odds? Slim to fucking none, right? That's what you want me to say. You want me to say, Benny, is she dead? Statistically, Probably. That's what you want to hear me say? You want to hear me say that statistically after 10 hours, maybe whoever took her is done with her now, all the way. Full steam ahead. No looking back. It is the kind of motherfucker that refuses to tell on himself. That's an unsolved mystery forever. Forever. We actually think Candace and Don can hide their own child for this long, trick the boxes, trick the machines, trick the planes, trick the FLIR, trick the heat signature cameras. But some of y'all think she ain't even smart enough to pour a little booze in a Mountain Dew cup without getting caught. Or some of you think this or that or the third. Some of you come here. Some of you come here with the craziest fucking names and say the craziest fucking things. You can come in here and you can stick a fucking dagger in between somebody's ribs and then you can sneak off the bitch, leave somebody with a terrible fucking feeling, and then go dip you some Oreos and some chocolate milk looking ass, huh? And go to bed just fine. Go to bed just fine and wake up next morning right on time. Renewed, refreshed. Coming in here to really kick some motherfucking Wells ass, huh? Come on, man. Look here. I said it privately, and who would I be if I harbored feelings privately and wasn't man enough to come here and say the shit? Let me say the shit. If I got to pick between bashing on a gay dude like Justice is for All or bashing on a victim, I'm going to bash a gay man every single motherfucking me day. You couldn't get me to switch it up and you couldn't pay me to change. You dig? I will bash the dog shit out of a man that looks like this every single day before I bash the shit out of a victim whose child's gone that the police ain't said nothing about nothing. This fool has said all kind of shit in his bitch ass tenure. He sucks off of Molly Golightly's prosthetically filled breasts every day. Says the foulest shit. Waits for her friend to run upstairs to help her other friend who can't stop drinking and has pancreatitis and is dying. This fool said it's a good chance he's doing it for the attention. Yeah, this man is drinking his fucking life into a 6-foot hole or an 8-inch urn. And he's doing it for the attention right now. That's the kind of shit that comes out of the face of a fucking piece of shit like this. Got a fucking skull tall as a 2-liter, but ain't got nothing inside of it. Sick of this motherfucking place. Just so happens that he's gay. Also just so happens during the time when Don and all the bullshit happened with the protesters, he made a double down and he became one of the chief fucking offenders. And now he blushes and rouges his cheekbones and pinks his lips and come over here and force feed this fucking bullshit to us. And I say, fuck you. I'll call you a homo every motherfucking day. When you come here with this bullshit and you try to fuck up good folk that ain't been charged with nothing. And I repeat, nothing. The motherfucking sheriff came on and said they got a goddamn me lawyer, and don't you know them motherfuckers ran straight to the fucking thing and they said, you know what? We didn't do none of that shit. We didn't do not a stitch of that shit. That man lied on us. Let me tell you what, Allie. Let me tell you what, Jose. Let me tell you what, Andrew. Every motherfucking dog has its day. Every motherfucking dog has its day. Between the three of y'all, it's 2 phones still unaccounted for. The one in the ocean and the one in the TBI evidence lockup. Between Allie, Andrew, and Jose, y'all done murdered this shit. Absolutely fucking murdered it. Let me tell you what, Jose. You done as much dumb shit in about 5 hours and 36 minutes as Andrew and Allie's stupid motherfucking ass could ever pull off in 9 months. Through with this shit. Y'all can have it back, man. Fuck this shit.